We're kicking off a public conversation on how new cognitive technologies can build a more sustainable society by putting people first.
We're at the first time ever in the history of Canada where if we don't change the productivity and innovation agenda, the next generation will have a worse quality of life than we do.
Rethink. We have to change the way we change.
Moving forward, there's certainly a role for AI and big data. We're definitely moving in that direction, and I have no reason to believe that we won't continue to do so. But I would still argue the need for expert judgment is not going away and may become even more important as we try to bring together these big amounts of information from the climate to the impacts and what does this mean in terms of adaptive management.
As architects, we want to make the architecture do all the work that formerly all those energy-consuming mechanicals did.
Agriculture in many ways has been leading the edge on the adoption of data and digital technology beyond any other sector. We've really had a smart agriculture going back to the 1980s, maybe the 1970s.
They envision that there's the farm manager is going to have a computerized system in front of him, and he's able to communicate with all those different types of equipment.
We now have the means, through the molecular makeup of the plant, protein structures, chemical structures, just using computer-aided design mechanisms, artificial intelligence, machine learning algorithms, and the composite thereof, that everything that's included under that umbrella, to basically develop new herbicides.
What we have today is really remnants of basically 100 years of building cities around cars.
So that's where AI can come in, guides you, collecting, just like Uber does, all the intelligence to the best destination. I can get you the right point on time with the right person, with the right buyer profile. And by the way, don't waste your time on this dud. So that's what we've built. We've proven it out. It works.
And finally, and this is where I think the big low-hanging fruit, or it's probably the fruit's at the top of the tree, but it's the biggest fruit for sustainability, and that's with regard to infrastructure transformation.
If you look at what we're talking about today, if Mark Andreessen said software was eating the world back then, what we find is that it's actually defining it today.
So I attended the RSI Summit today. I thought it was a really great event, extremely informative, very optimistic. It was great to hear about how so many different sectors are thinking about AI in the future with an eye to how to make the world more sustainable.
Oh, I thought today was a great conference on AI and all the benefits of technology as it relates to artificial intelligence. Covering off the topics on food was new for me. I like what they did with talent and also with smart buildings, and certainly what they covered on transportation gave me some food for thought as to how we can scale our own projects and design our own programs to take advantage of that instead of catching up, 3 months later.
We have a problem, there's some issues. But also the opportunity, the innovation side, the awareness and the links and the connections at decision-making levels all around the world, in the UN, all the way down to even local communities, that's something that's wrong can actually be fixed, can be innovated, can be transformed.